F1 drivers. They are super rich. Most of them live in prestigious, elite cities like Monaco, even though they just want to avoid taxes. They are talented, ambitious, and cutthroat competitive. And then there's good old me, having zero income whatsoever, living in a town most of the residents here don't know the name of, and having zero will to live as our education system has killed off any dreams I could have had. But I realized something, that there is one thing in common that we have. We are free and equal human beings, responsible for creating our own legacies through hard work and determination. Alright, so first off, I might fall into a certain tier of F1 fans that are not particularly liked by the entire fanbase. Like if you got a tier list, at the very top you got the real OGs of the fanbase, the ones that have been watching since the 90s, maybe even the stick gear era, maybe even before. Massive respect to these guys. Then you got the Schumacher fans, the Alonso with Renault fans, Raikkonen and all these legends. Then the V10 era fans, they chill, although stop asking for the V10 comeback, it's the thing of the past, just shut the fuck up please. After that, of course, the hybrid era fans, they either think Lewis is a Christ reincarnate, hashtag blessed of course, or that he's a hell spawn sent by Satan himself to earth to destroy it by devious means such as veganism. After that comes your typical Mr. Joseph Stalin, Mr. Hilter, I don't know if you know him, this guy called Mao Zedong, even Greta Thunberg. They are bad, but there's still one tier below that, so yeah. The penultimate worst F1 fans, according to F1 fans themselves, are the Drive to Survive fans. I mean, how dare they even create a Netflix account? Anyways, I fall right here.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
And that whole segment was to tell you guys to not take any of this too seriously. I'm just a TTS fan, okay? Anyways, the tiers are partying all night, we ball, tipsy, 1 or 2 beers, and sober. Pretty self-explanatory. It would honestly be a huge privilege to get to meet any of these guys, and I hope I do sometime in the future. So there is no I don't wanna meet tier like we had in the last video. And with all that wrapped up, number 1, Max Verstappen, easy party all night. Have you guys seen those videos of Max straight up ballin? They go hard. A lot of people think he's somewhat aggressive and impatient on track, and they might be right, but off track he looks like a blast to be around. W World Champion for real for real. And Red Bull are already like, oopsie, we spent a little too much partying, sorry FIA. So I would think that Red Bull parties go hard. Number 2, Checo. Bring out the tequila, bring out the coronas, we are partying with Max with the sombreros. This one clip is all I need.
This is the way.
Honestly, Checo is like that cool uncle at parties who offers drinks to us underage kids. I don't know what that says about him as a father, but sure. Number 3, Fernando. I love Alonso, it's just that I feel there would be a disconnect because of the age difference between us. Although, I would love to talk to him and get advice or something. I don't know, he's like that wise old oak tree. Esteban. Ocon is really underrated on and off track. He's really funny. If you go look at interviews and clips on YouTube, you'd be surprised on how charismatic the guy is. However, I don't think he's into partying that much. I think it's related to his background, as him and his parents sacrificed so much for his career that really doesn't leave much room for partying. Of course, this is just a wild guess, but yes. Albon. Looks like a chill guy, but I don't really know what he's into. He also had a severe case of appendicitis, so I don't think he should drink for now, but maybe later we'll share a beer. Latifi. He already crashes a lot while being sober. I don't really know if he needs alcohol. I don't really like Lando that much, and I know that he doesn't drink, but I'll still party with him. He can be the driver, I don't know, it's okay. Daniel Ricciardo. Who the hell doesn't want to hang out with this guy? I think you can guarantee yourself some fun time with Daniel around, although I can't guarantee you the points. Daniel is probably the most funniest, the most charismatic person on the grid, and you can't help but root for this guy. Anyways, easy weep ball tier. Valtteri Bottas. There is somewhat of an age gap, but I will still get tipsy with him. Maybe not at a river. Finnish people like their traditions, and I'll raise me glass for that. Guan Yu Zhou. I know it's Guan Yu, but I'm gonna say Gan Yu, cause yes. Just like Alex, I don't really know a lot about Ganyu. All I know that he's got that drip, and I'm probably the most unfashionable creature on this planet, so yes. Oh yes, the drinking part. Sure, I'll have a beer with him. Gasly the beer. I don't really know, man. Gasly is French and they like wine, and I absolutely hate wine, so it's a pass for drinking. This also links with Ocon, so yes, no drinking with the French. Tsunoda-san, yes, I'll have 1 or 2 beers with him, but I'm more interested in the food we eat together. I know he's a big foodie, so I'm expecting a lot of good Japanese food, and I guess we'll also play Apex. George Russell is the type of guy to say, "That's enough fuel for the tank," after having 1 beer and then go to sleep. That one sentence is probably the reason my country is gonna get annexed again, but hey, George, you can be that type of guy with me. Hamilton, again, there's this big age gap and he's vegan. Do vegans even drink? Seb right now is not into partying and stuff, but in his Red Bull days, bro, easily above max. Just look at him, he's like the coolest kid on the grid. Lance, sure, get him to pay the bills. I don't mind drinking with anyone if they're paying the bills, and Daddy's Cash got a lot of Daddy's cash. Mick Schumacher, I don't really know much about Mick. I guess he too can last only 0.01 seconds at the top, so we have that in common. K-Mag appears to go hard in parties, at least from what I've seen. Put him next to Perez, he's the second cool uncle that offers me drinks. Ah yes, the Ferrari boys. We'll grab a few dozen of Jack Daniels, watch the Michael Schumacher era dominance races, and see the glory days of Ferrari while washing the pain away of this season. Okay, so I have one honorable mention that is not in this year's guild, and that is Kimi Raikkonen. I too would like to get my ribs broken on $1 million yacht. Kimi, if you are watching this, please invite me. And so that is it for today's video. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for blowing up the F1 slander one, which is the main reason I'm making this video. Yes, in order to become a successful YouTuber, you have to milk your audience. And thank you so much for 100 subs. I was starting to lose hope and you guys pulled through. If you're not already subbed, please subscribe. Let's get to 1000 in 2023. Let's do it. And leave a like, leave a comment, and cheers.